Just look at this wonderful place. It's a 1930s cinema foyer. It could be an Odeon, a Gaumont, a Ritz, a Regal, an Empire, or a Carlton. Cinemas had so many different names in those days. And what better place to talk about old movies, which we're going to do in this show. Now, when I was a schoolboy, just before the war, I spent half my life in the cinema. The other half I spent in the theatre. I wasn't interested in sport or doing any school lessons. All I wanted to do was to get into show business. I remember my father reading my school report out to me, which said, "This boy shows no ability for anything whatsoever. He's wasting our time and your money. We fear for his future." My father said to me, "What am I going to do with you? You must have some qualifications." I said, "I don't need them. I'm going to be a film star or a great comedian." There was a pause, and my father looked at me and uttered those immortal words, "You stupid boy. Come on, let's go in." One, please. And have you got room for all these viewers? Thank you very much. You coming in? Come on. Isn't this marvelous? We've got the whole place to ourselves. There's no doubt about it. This is the best time of day to come to the pictures. Okay, let's start the show. As I said earlier on, we're going to talk about old movies. So many people go on about the great film stars of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. But what about the supporting artists? Time after time, they pop up in so many different films, and we all say, "I know that face," but do we know the name? For instance, who's this weaselly little character? He appeared in over 70 films, an all-time loser. It is said he was killed off in more different ways than any other actor in Hollywood. In The Maltese Falcon with Humphrey Bogart, though he was knocked about a bit, it was one of the few films that he managed to survive until the end of the picture. In Shane, he was gunned down by Jack Palance. In Stranger on the Third Floor, he was sent to the electric chair for a crime he didn't commit. He was knifed in the film Blackbird, strangled in The Phantom Lady, and poisoned in The Big Sleep. Yes, Elijah Cook Jr. In this clip, the handsome hero He-Man driving the truck is Richard Arlen.
You interested in oil?
Kinda. Been pumping gas up in Chicopee.
Chicopee? Heard of that field.
It's not a field, gas station. Chicopee Falls, Mass.
Oh.
You get awful tired wiping windshields, and I heard about this new oil strike at Hurleyville, so I thought I'd come out west and be a real oil man.
Chicopee Falls. Chicopee. Chicopee, you stick with me. From now on, you'll see plenty of oil.
Now, in this film, he's playing a nice guy for a change. But you know, and I know, that nice guy or not, he's never going to survive to enjoy it. After being shot, poisoned, stabbed, and strangled, the director has come up with a novel way of killing him off.
Chicopee! You want to ride her down? Sure!
Pompous characters are always funny, and they didn't come any more pompous than this man. His prissiness won him scores of parts as fussy hotel managers, floor walkers, and dress designers. Did you get the name? Franklin Pangborn. A typical Pangborn line was when he said to Ginger Rogers in Flying Down to Rio, "I will dismiss, discharge, and disqualify any employee who gets familiar with the guests." Now let's see him in one of his early films made in 1932. In it, He's a bit upset because he's read in the newspaper that his girlfriend has become engaged to Bing Crosby.
May I talk to you for a moment? Privately?
There's no use making it a secret. We all know it.
Why, the whole world knows it.
Yes, and look at the sap it's made out of me. Debutante jilts wealthy clubman for crooner. Gilbert Sinclair, nonchalant over broken heart. Nonchalant. Do I look nonchalant?
How could I jilt you when we were never engaged?
Why, everybody in our set took it for granted.
Except me.
Yes, I'm the laughing stock of the whole town.
They were laughing at you before this, Gil.
Who said that?
Why, nobody here.
If ever I lay eyes on that crooner, I'll poke him in the nose.
How thrilling. He'll be here this afternoon.
Oh, do you know him?
No, but he phoned Dad and said he was coming.
Well, at least you could have let me know you were inviting him here.
We thought it would be a surprise.
Yes. Oh, of course. Yes, of course it's a surprise. And you'll all get a chance to meet him.
I'll be right here waiting for him. Well, I'm a man, and I'm burned up. Oh!
Over the next few years, he developed that character to perfection. Let's take a brief look at him in another film he made 8 years later.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Ping Pong.
Not Ping Pong, Ping Boom. Alan Ping Boom is the Ping Boom Transparent Hosiery Company. I want to see Mr. Willows.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ping Boom, but Mr. Willows is in conference. Oh, Miss Twill.
Conference. Why is it every time I come to this office, Mr. Willows is in conference?
Good morning, Mr. Pingbroom.
Good morning.
Mr. Manning will see you now.
But I don't want to see Mr. Manning. I want to see Mr. Willows.
Oh, but I'm sure that Mr. Manning will be able to arrange an appointment with Mr. Willows for you.
But my problem needs the attention of Mr. Willows.
Franklin Pangborn made over 150 films and worked right up to his death. Now, in 1928, in Hollywood, there was a demonstration of the Vitaphone, talking pictures, and many of the great silent stars were there. They'd come to be amused, as they thought, by this novelty. But as the evening wore on, a chill ran through the audience as some of them realized that their screen careers were finished. They'd been chosen for their looks and not their voices. Hollywood was in a panic. They needed actors who could speak. And so started the great trek of the British actor to Los Angeles. Amongst them was this man. His dignified bearing and clear diction marked him as one of the most convincing villains of the screen. He went from strength to strength, playing opposite Garbo as the cruel nobleman in Camille, as an agent for Spain, crossed swords with Errol Flynn in The Seahawk, and cunningly winning the audience's sympathy as the 19th century Edinburgh surgeon Macfarlane in The Body Snatchers. Did you guess his name? Henry Daniell. Over 60 films to his credit. Here he is the evil Professor Moriarty, playing a game of verbal chess with his old enemy Sherlock Holmes. Played, of course, by who else but the great Basil Rathbone. Just watch these two fine British actors of the old school at work and listen for their clear diction. It's a bit hammy, perhaps, for some modern tastes, but you believe every word they're saying.
You're very comfortably fixed here, aren't you? As I get on in life, the little comforts appeal to me more and more.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
And now, Professor Moriarty, what can I do for you?
Everything that I have to say to you has already crossed your mind.
And my answer has no doubt crossed yours.
That's final?
What do you think? I shall not rest until you are hanged for the finger murders.
You've no proof, you know.
No, not a shred. But I have you. I could turn you over to the police here and now.
You could. But if you did, you'd never see Dr. Watson again.
Oh, the telephone call.
Quite.
I rather assumed you had taken some such precaution. Or I should have snatched up a revolver and indulged in a fit of heroics when you came in.
Very smart, aren't you?
Not smart enough. Oh, I should have anticipated you. But if any harm comes to Dr. Watson, I shall seek you out. I shall not rest until I find you, and when I do...
No harm will come to Dr. Watson this time. But I can't answer for the future. Mr. Holmes, I should strongly advise you to drop this case. Don't be silly. Think it over. We've had many encounters in the past. You hope to place me on the gallows. I tell you, I shall never stand up on the gallows. But if you are instrumental in any way in bringing about my destruction, you will not be alive to enjoy your satisfaction.
We shall walk together through the gates of eternity, hand in hand.
What a charming picture that would make.
Yes, wouldn't it? When I really think it might be worth it.
Just look at this lady, the grande dame personified. No Marx Brothers picture was complete without her. Groucho always said, I never had a better foil than her. She didn't understand any of our gags, but she became as popular as us. When we did our stage routine, she used to say, what are they laughing at? And her name, of course, Margaret Dumont. She started her career as a singer, but really found her vocation as the butt of Groucho's insults. In 1937, she won a Screen Actors Guild Award for her performance in A Day at the Races. Now, she made lots of films without the Marx Brothers, and here's one made in 1942, About Face, in which he plays a formidable US Army officer. The unfortunate sergeant on the butt end of her disdain is Joe Sawyer.
Might I ask what's going on here?
Oh, Auntie, you remember Sergeant Doubleday, and this is Sergeant Ames. He was just showing us a dance he witnessed while on a slumming tour.
For a moment, I thought I was on a slumming tour.
We're looking forward to your address, Mrs. Culpepper.
This afternoon, I'm going to speak on vocational therapy. And you two gentlemen are perfect types to illustrate my theory.
We'll be glad to help.
Sure, why not?
Splendid, splendid. Girls, will you please take seats? Sergeant Doubleday, will you please sit here? And Sergeant Ames, here.
Thank you.
By a happy coincidence, we have with us those two splendid types. Sergeant Doubleday, a product of the new modern army, and Sergeant Ames, a soldier of the old school, and no doubt proud of it.
You said it, lady. That's what I've been trying to tell this new crop of draftees. All about the old army, where you couldn't get by on book learning and that kind of junk. But what you got here? A lot of this, sister. Come on, feel it, feel it. And it scares you, huh? And that. Look at that. That comes from hiking 30 miles a day, not crane puffing around in tin cans on wheels. Why, I'd trade this whole new army for one platoon of two-fisted fighting troopers with rifles, bayonets, and guns. You meet the enemy hand to hand and pump them full of hot lead. Bang, 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 bang. Then give them a taste of cold steel. Squish! And finish them off with the old rifle butt. Crunch! That's the kind of fighting that makes a man out.
I think I'll get a drink of water. I'm not feeling very well.
Must have been something she ate.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Oh, think nothing of it. Any time at all.
I hope you follow that girl. Now, on the other hand, we have this type. A young man fragile of stature, flaccid of muscle, and completely lacking the Herculean physical attributes Sergeant Ames has so graphically displayed. And yet, this perfect physical specimen is a product of a decadent system. Although muscled like a gladiator, he is the semi-moron type.
You can say that again.
Note the brutish jaw, the porcine eye, whose vacant stare reflects the torpid mind within.
Now, wait a minute.
Would you entrust this man with a $100,000 tank or $1 million plane? No, definitely no.
Hey, what is this?
But you could this man. Here is a modern mechanized tank. While here, an outmoded army mule.
That did it.
Thank you, Del.
And the young Sergeant Doubleday was played by William Tracy. Margaret Dumont made her last public appearance 2 weeks before she died in a television show called Hollywood Palace with Groucho Marx. He said some years later, I shall never forget that night. After the show was over, she stood at the stage door clutching a bouquet of roses that she probably bought herself, waiting to be picked up. Eventually, some guy drove her away in a shabby old car. She had to keep working to the end. She had no money. but she was a wonderful person. We took her dignity away both on and off stage, and she loved every minute of it. Just a little taste to tickle the appetite of all Western fans. Now, I'm not talking about the great ones like Stagecoach, High Noon and the Magnificent Seven, but B pictures. Between 1930 and 1954, over 3,000 were made, and we boys used to call them cowboy films. I mean, it's ridiculous. It doesn't seem that it's 50 years ago since I sat and watched Tom Mix, William Hopalong Cassidy Boyd, Gene Autry and Roy Rogers galloping across the flickering screen at the old Ranelagh Cinema in Barnes where I lived as a boy. Now, here's an interesting face for all Western fans. Have you got the name yet? Let him tell you for himself.
Well, howdy, buckaroos. This your old pal Gabby Hayes, coming at you with another one of them rip-roaring Western yarns. You're darn tootin'. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Gabby Hayes never got on a horse until he was in his 40s. He was born in New York and started his early career in vaudeville and went to Hollywood just as the talkies were starting up. It was in the Hopalong Cassidy series that his career really took off, and he became so popular that in 1945 he was voted #2 in the top 10 money-making Western stars. Here he is, showing a young Jimmy Ellison the ropes when it comes to courting. I think he must have got this routine from his early days in vaudeville.
You be you, and I'll be the gal. That's supposed to be a bunch of wildflowers that you picked and brung to me. You see, you're supposed to ask me to go riding with you in the moonlight. Now you give me the bouquet. My, they smell sweet, Mr. Johnny. Now you take my hand. Oh, go on, take a hold of it like you meant it. Now, ask me to go riding with you.
Right pretty moon out tonight. Mighty nice night to go riding.
Well, I ain't knowed ye very long, Mr. Johnny. Now, you tell me you feel like you'd knowed me all your life. Go ahead, go on.
I feel like I've knowed you all your life.
Now put your arm on. Go on, put it around me. Oh, go on, squeeze me, you know, romantic like. Oh, Mr. Johnny, I just can't resist you.
Maybe they want to be alone.
I've seen that routine work so many times by so many comics. Not forgetting, of course, Arthur Askey and Richard Murdoch in Bandwagon. Here's an interesting face. Born in Glasgow, he emigrated to America and made his screen debut in 1923. He specialized in timid clerks, nervous lawyers, and henpecked husbands. Donald Meek. His name fitted him like a glove. Perhaps his best remembered part was the nervous whiskey salesman Peacock in John Ford's Stagecoach. Now, in this clip, he's a lawyer, desperately trying to defend Walter Abel in his divorce case, but his client is being far from helpful.
Good morning, Milo.
Good morning, Henry. What's on your mind?
Our friend and client, McMasters, departed this vale of tears at 11:45 last night.
No.
Yes, and his last will and testament is a dilly.
Dilly?
But airtight. And it was witnessed by Fifi Latour and Ruby Rowland.
Are they the Dillies?
Very desirable ones. The will cuts off all no good relatives with $1 each.
No. Then who gets the money?
With the exception of the sum of $10,000 which I bequeath to Joseph McMasters.
Joseph McMaster?
Yes.
Who is he?
I brought him with me.
Bring him in.
Well, this is such a nice office, I hesitated to...
Nonsense. Bring him in.
All right.
This is Joseph McMasters.
So far in this program, we've only looked at American movies. So let's turn our attention to the time when the British film industry was in its heyday, and it was chock full of the most wonderful character actors. How about this one? The man you would not want to buy a second-hand car from. He specialized in spivs, crooks, and shady nightclub owners. Sidney Taffler. Here he is in his familiar haunt, a billiard saloon.
Seen this?
Give me that.
It's him, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's him, all right.
I always said that ropey Skinner job would catch up with you.
Who says it's caught up with me?
You and Jackson were in it together. You told me so yourself.
What's that got to do with this?
They want his blood for this kid, don't they? I just suppose they know it's the right blood.
You tell me.
Because they tested the blood they'd found on Ropey.
Hmm?
How else could they know?
God. That was years ago.
Well, maybe someone remembered.
See you later, Brett. Okay, cheerio, Joe.
So long.
Right. Anyway, they haven't found Jackson yet.
No. Not yet.
What are you trying to do, kid? Scare me?
Always said you ought to have kept tabs on that fella.
Yeah, he won't talk. Why should he? He'd only be putting a rope round his own neck.
You might make him talk.
I've got to find him first.
He might come forward on his own.
No, he's not that crazy. Even though he did go straight.
Fred, I wish you knew where he was.
What good would that do?
And you could do something about him, couldn't you?
Don't you worry, kid.
And the girl in that clip with Sidney Taffler was Avis Scott. Actually, Sidney wasn't like that at all. He was a charming, cultured man and a keen art collector. Now, it's difficult to believe that quite a few of the artists we've been looking at in this program were born over 100 years ago, long before films were invented. I call them my silver ghosts. But just for a change, we're going to look at one of my contemporaries, someone I knew very well, and like me, is still working. I'm not going to put her name up. You all know her so well. I first met Dora Bryan when we worked together at the old Winter Garden Theatre in London in 1956 in a musical show called The Water Gypsies. Now, in this clip, Dora is putting on airs and graces for her friend Vera Day, with interruptions from that wonderful old dragon, Frida Jackson.
Well, look who's here. Marge. Like it? Oh, smashing. Me and Marge used to work together at Potter's. Oh, easy on the Marge, Susie. It's Margot now. Oh, where's you working lately? I haven't. I've got a friend, and a flat, and a car. The flat and the car smashing. Are you being attended to, madam? Oh, no, thank you. I'm just looking on. What's that? Oh, the old business. Commission swiping. Oh, one of those. Poor you. Hey, wait a minute. How would you like to buy a fur coat? A fur coat? Oh, I don't think my friend's quite ready for that yet. I've only just got the pearl. No, you don't really have to buy it. Just keep her thinking you're going to. Get it? Sort of keep her occupied. And how? Mrs. Morgan. Yes, Miss Green? This lady wants to see the supervisor.
Of course. Can I show you anything, madam?
Well, I'm, really looking for a fur coat. You know, something expensive with a bit of class, like, oh, I know the very
That's
coat.
all right, Miss Green. I'll look into this. Will you come this way, madam, please?
And the pretty girl who came in right at the end was, can you guess, Patricia Plunkett. Now, as I've said before, so many great Hollywood supporting players came from Britain. Here's another one. Born in Berwick-on-Tweed, he was a veteran of the stage before seeking a new life in America. He was nearly 60 when he made his screen debut in 1933. Henry Travers played opposite many big stars, Humphrey Bogart, Gary Cooper, Bing Crosby. And he was nominated for an Oscar as the best supporting player in the film Mrs. Miniver. Let's look at him now in one of his best remembered films as the second-class angel Clarence, trying desperately to gain his wings by helping James Stewart.
I didn't have time to get some stylish underwear. Wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it. Oh, Tom Sawyer's drying out, too. You should read the new book Mark Twain's writing now.
How did you happen to fall in?
I didn't fall in. I jumped in to save George.
What? To save me?
Well, I did, didn't I? You didn't go through with it, did you?
Through with what?
Suicide.
Well, it's against the law to commit suicide around here.
Yeah, it's against the law where I come from, too.
Where do you come from?
Heaven? I had to act quickly. That's why I jumped in. I knew if I were drowning, you'd try to save me. You see, you did. And that's how I saved you.
Very funny.
Your lip's bleeding, George.
Yeah. I got a bust in the jaw in answer to a prayer a little bit ago.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer. That's why I was sent down here.
How'd you know my name?
Oh, I know all about you. I've watched you grow up from a little boy.
What are you, a mind reader or something? Well, who are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
Oddbody. AS2, what's that AS2?
Angel, second class.
And the name of the other actor in that clip, did you guess? Not an easy one. Tom Fadden. Now, some character actors did graduate to starring roles, and one of them was Jack Warner. Dixon of Dock Green became a legend and ran for 21 years. Jack said, "Character parts are the backbone of the business." He was, of course, a big star on radio and in the variety theatre, long before he went into the films playing cameo roles. Now, Jack was a brother water rat, and I knew him very well. And in 1979, I made a television program about his life. So I'd like to finish the program by paying a tribute to this wonderful man. Here he is in one of his favorite roles. He's playing a crook for a change. With him, a very, very young Harry Fowler.
What's that? Yeah, I could do with a fisherman's daughter. Well, that's a lot, unless you've got some ins and outs in. I'm right out. Yeah. And oh, Jim, those tennis balls, a bit of a duff lot, old man. They're frosted. How's the missus? Oh, too bad. Tell her to rub it with turpentine. So long. So, you're the young fellow that sees visions on the streets of London. What's your name?
Joe Kirby, sir.
That's right. Detective Inspector Ford has just been telling me about you. Started young, eh?
Started what, Governor?
The heebie-jeebies. Now, let me give you a word of advice, Joe.
Yes, sir.
If ever you see a small jellied eel in striped pajamas riding a tricycle up the wall, knock it off, boy. Don't ever touch another drop. Good strong boy, are you?
I reckon so.
Come here. Come here, come here. I'm not going to eat you. Oh, bend it slowly. Oh, not a bad bit of muscle there. All right, Joe, I'll try you out. 30 shillings a week, 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. And no daydreams in my time.
Wasn't dreamy.
Tom, this is your new assistant, Joe Kirby. Just show him the ropes, will you? And if you find any corpses under those spuds, give me a whistle.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. Before we go, I have to let you into a little secret. This isn't a real cinema foyer at all. It's a wonderful reproduction at the Museum of Moving Image here in London on the South Bank. And it's a film buff's paradise. It covers the whole history of the cinema. Anyhow, after this, the next time you're sitting at home watching an old black and white movie on television and someone says to you, "I know that face," you'll be able to turn to them and say, "And I know the name." Cheerio.